Can Barry Allen liberate a dark future under the sway of his greatest foe? Well, let's hop into the pages of The Flash, Fastest Man Alive, issue number 4, and find out together, shall we? So then, after dealing with a time crisis in the previous issue, the Scarlet Speedster has decided to go back to the future. But not just any future, a totalitarian future where everyone dresses like the Flash and lives in a city called Zoom City under the iron fist of the Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne. How does Thawne actually keep all of his subjects in line? Oh, you're gonna love this because it's genuinely pretty damn clever. Every day he actually gives a select group of people a 10-minute taste of the Speed Force. Or to put that another way, the Reverse Flash literally got a bunch of people hooked on speed and now they're willing to do whatever he says. I bet the first taste was free, or I never believe anyone who says that first speed is free. Now Barry isn't in the city for long when he ends up rousing the suspicion of the local law enforcement. What are they called? Well, the cops of Zoom City are known as the Speed Force, of course. Which I'm sure people in the future must find very confusing whether or not in conversation you're referring to the Speed Force as the abstract energy field or this group of cops. Either way, much like Shift, the super soldier from the future that the Flash had done battle with a few issues ago, these guys are actually pretty well stocked when it comes to fighting speedsters. They have tachyon tracer bullets that will follow a speedster anywhere they go, as well as shock batons that are able to mess with the Flash's molecules and slow him down, also stop him from phasing too. It's really all the Flash can do but run away, and it's a good thing he does too because it allows Shift to teleport him where she is and away from danger. Shift, of course, you'll remember, wasn't exactly certain whether or not Barry was a good guy or not, so she's pleasantly surprised that the Flash has come to help her now. She even opens up a little bit and talks about what she loved most about visiting modern times. The way she puts it, she really loved the art, the stories, completely different from the world she's always known, where Reverse Flash actually keeps a very tight stranglehold on the arts, and every movie or book that comes out is government propaganda. Speaking of books, the conversation once again returns to the comic books, the Flash comic books that actually inspired Thawne to do all of this evil stuff in the first place. I like that Simone has zeroed in on this idea that Reverse Flash is the ultimate bad fan, a guy who missed the forest for the trees when it came to all of his favorite superhero stories and ended up becoming a bad guy anyway. Speaking of Reverse Flash, he's able to hunt down Shift and Flash to their hiding place. In fact, we discover Shift was actually an apprentice of Thawne before turning against him. Thawne goes to not only threaten Barry, but to threaten all of time itself, saying that if Barry doesn't comply with his wishes right now, there would be nothing stopping the Reverse Flash from taking a little trip in time to making sure Bruce dies with his parents in the alley, or that the Kents never actually find Superman's ship. It's with little options left, Barry does what he does best, and that is run, trying to get Thawne to chase him. Little does the Reverse Flash know that the Flash has actually done a pretty good job acclimating himself to modern technology, and the same weapons that were giving him such a hard time do the same thing to Thawne. An enraged Reverse Flash swears to hunt down Barry wherever he may go in time, which actually gives the Flash a heck of an idea. Let's do right that. Forget around the world in 80 days. Let's see where we can chase each other in time as the comic comes to a close. And so that was The Flash, Fastest Man Alive, issue number 4, everybody, and while a lot of these other DC digital comics are actually coming to an end in their one-shot format, this one from Simone actually continues to tell one solid story. I dig the idea of a future city built around the Speed Force where the citizens are pretty much addicts because even Barry himself knows full well how hard it is to have the speed and then give it up. Simone's writing of Thawne is pretty fun too. He's this holier-than-thou dictator who knows everything and is horribly smug about it. Overall, I feel comfortable giving this one an 8 out of 10. I know pickings for comics are slim right now, but I'm glad I had the chance to actually sit down and read this one pretty much all the way through.
Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind-the-scenes concept art for Capes and Quest. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.